let me know that as well. If it's possible to let me know today, awesome, that'd be great. Then I can start getting anything set for the next schedule. If you need a little more time, that's okay as well. Just let me know if you do know 100% to make sure that you can lock in your spot, and I can plan for that for the next one. Yeah.
Date.
The date is the first weekend in August. I also put that on the portal as well. So yeah, it's first weekend in August. Think of it, it's right after the showcases for regular classes. That's the same time period. So yeah, that's the next one. Next one officially is the first weekend in August. So you can mark that in your calendars. Yeah, and then what else did I have? Well, this thing goes up. Anything else awkward I could use to take the time? No. Yeah, just make sure we take everything. Thank you guys for an awesome weekend. Oh, the portals are updated. So the portal is updated with all of your video links, both yesterday's and today's, for you to be able to go back and review. That'll probably be up for like a week or so, and then we'll take those videos down or privatize them so they're not super public. So thank you guys. All right, I'll pass it off.
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Before we start, Sai had a question. I thought I'd address it here at the beginning. Restate, please.
So yesterday you said bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about her needs to be bigger. And then now we're talking about, and from my homework, I realized it's not bigger in like yelling and height of the scene. It's just intense. So how does that relate to the bigger now?
Okay. So I'll tell you a story. I was doing a play called The Boys Next Door. And do you remember Greg Renfro?
Yes.
Student
Yes,
here
I do.
He was in that play with me. He was one of my students way back when in the old studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I cast him as Lucian.
Mm.
And he's the second person on stage. My character was first. My character comes out and gives a monologue to the audience. That's how the play begins.
Mm-hmm.
And Greg told me after the play that on opening night, he watched me go and he went, oh shit. Because he had never seen that before. Whatever that was, I was unable to tap into that in rehearsal. I want you to take up space. I want you to own it. When you come in with a certain level of confidence and you've done the work, you settle in and your character belongs and settles, and so the bigness of her, she's a big personality, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do, huh? How do you think 'em up? Like, you know, she's big in that way where she's feisty, I guess, but also, you know, because you're slim, that was my point, was she can be ferocious.
And her physicality.
So think about, have you ever seen My Cousin Vinny?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
or wife? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's big.
Mm-hmm.
From the second she says hello, the second she walks in, it's like she takes up space in the film.
She's not yelling though.
She's
just,
unforgettable
Yeah.
because she demands it. That actress has really good control of her body, of the language, of all her thought life and whatnot. And she's big without yelling, without all those other things. She dominates all the men in the room, and she's a small girl. That's the idea. And Donna is that way. You know, it's not like your character is meek.
No.
Right?
No.
Because if she was, we'd have to find out how to be. Because you know, my character wasn't a domineering character actually. So I wasn't big in that way, but I demanded I grabbed them and said, "Hey, pay attention," basically, right? Your character has to be that big, feisty, ferocious woman And honestly, the only type of woman who could tame Tommy is Donna, and vice versa. That's also kind of part of this. You know, we just had that, the pleasant play, sure thing, and these other relationship type plays. So here we are, two people, and it's like, we don't know why, but man, we are just drawn to each other. These magnets are just crazy. Well, they both have a responsibility. He's the same way, but for you specifically, that was what I meant. Is that all clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So just making sure I'm grabbing the attention of the audience, and that doesn't mean yelling.
It's an
It means my
energy.
energy,
Yes.
yeah.
You're taking space. You are owning.
I am just her.
That's right. You walk in and there's no fear. It's like you know,
No hesitation.
this is your
Yeah.
place. That's right. Okay. Next up, we have actors Han and Saya working through an excerpt from the play The Dreamer Examines His Pillow by John Patrick Shanley.
Hail to you, O my refrigerator. Is myself in you? Can this be right? I guess this is something I gotta exist through. Makes sense. It's a tense drag, though. Who's that?
It's Donna.
Donna. Ha! Why do you want me, Donna?
Open the fucking door.
Go back.
All right.
Why do you honor me, Donna? That's the line. Just from that line.
Why do you honor me, Donna?
Open the fucking door.
All right. Since you put it that way.
You.
You look great.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Get out of my way. I'm coming in. What a shithole.
Do that again. Every word.
What a shithole.
Oh, no pause there. Do it again. No pause, Han. Do it again.
What a shithole.
I call it home.
You do, huh? How do you think them up? You got something to drink? Something protected? A glass? A bottled water? Or something?
How about the rest of my beer?
How about a fresh one, doghead?
Charming. All right.
I hope nothing's living in there.
And me, I hope just about the reverse.
All right, Han, really quick. Everything's good. Stay where you are. Everything's good. Come back. I need to teach you something. You have to change your instincts.
Yeah, I caught that too.
Which way should you have gone?
This way.
Yes. There's two ways to get there. Why'd you pick that one? It's your wanting to hide from the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm glad you forced yourself to face this way, so good job. Here we go. Go give her the beer. Go.
How long you lived here now?
4 months.
This place got bugs?
Yeah.
Do you got bugs?
I don't know.
You used to be clean, Tommy.
Yeah? Well, that's the way I used to be. This is the know me.
What's with you?
Nothing.
What kind of number you doing?
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't give me that shit, Professor. You think I got nothing up above? You think you're dealing with one of your dipshit, know-nothing chippies at the local disco? I'm hearing shit. I'm seeing shit. I'm smelling the smoke. Don't you tell me there's no fire. You're hitting on my sister!
So you heard.
I heard.
These things happen.
Other things happen too. I foresee your ass with a foot in it. The foot is wearing my shoe.
I don't see how you're involved.
Don't aggravate me, please.
You're out of it.
Do that again, Sai.
Right?
You can't breathe like that. I want you to know this. Ever.
Okay.
Only time you sigh is if
it's
it's
a sigh.
written.
Okay.
Because it's such a big move, it draws all our attention to you. The reason you sighed was because you moved and you didn't have destination, you didn't know where to go, and it was just a nervous thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see how you're involved.
Don't aggravate me, please.
You're out of it, right?
Out of what?
My life.
I thought so.
You're not sure.
You've been sitting here waiting for me, ain't you? Ain't you?
I've been sitting here.
How long you been seeing Mona?
Who says I've been seeing her? I don't even feel like answering you. A month.
She's 16.
That doesn't
Just
work.
16.
Okay, good exploration. It didn't work. Do it again. Find something new.
Who says I've been seeing her? I don't even feel like answering you. A month.
She's 16.
Just 16. I'm 27. So what? Life's short. Let's have fun.
We both know what's going on here.
A man's gotta do what he's gotta do. You look good.
You always thought too much.
I don't agree.
Look at this junkyard. What are you doing? This ain't a good lifestyle.
So you're right. Which don't make you feel no better. When you coming back?
I ain't coming back.
What are you doing out there without me?
I'm getting by.
I miss you.
You left me.
I love you.
You're hitting on my sister.
What? You expect me to die? I could. I'm trying to do something to keep going. You're gone. There's nothing. I gotta make my heart pump the blood. Understand? You're gone.
You left me.
So that was something I did.
I don't know how to react to you. What are you saying? You want me back?
No. That I cannot do. That way is just that fucking killing pain. I can't. I don't know what to do with you, Donna. But if I don't see you, I am starving, dying, lost. Like a feeling of a lackluster world.
Why are you breathing on my sister?
It's all you.
Mona ain't me. Even in your demented eyes. She's 16.
What else could I do? I don't got all that many options.
That wasn't an option either. That was just criminal shit you did outside the bounds. What's the picture for?
That's a picture of me.
Who by?
Me.
All right, so we gotta.
It feels really off to me.
It's off, but there's something new there. Yeah.
What feels good, Saya?
I like that I'm not yelling at the top of my lungs anymore.
The language.
Yeah, I'm doing diction and separating the words.
Yeah, and sometimes you're getting caught, sometimes you're not. When you get caught, it sucks. We hate that.
Yeah.
There's still a sense of
Hesitation.
well, the movement, the blocking. You two don't know how to be and move without having furniture.
Yeah.
That's what needs to be learned. You did the same bad habit over here again.
I caught that too.
You did. And then when you're over there again, you were reacting up instead of out. So let's do an exercise. Put your beard down. You know each other by now a little bit?
I would say so.
Anything you disagree on?
If we did, we came to an agreement.
Something tells me he bended. No, no. Like even like life-wise, like anything two of you see differently, don't see eye to eye on exactly.
Before I answer that question, so just out here, we took more than that last hour to work on things. Took 2. We cracked open a couple eggs. And there's this new thing kind of on the surface. I don't know how to use it yet. She was helping me learn to let go using some of the work that I've done last night, because I came into today and I felt off. I started writing about it. I couldn't put a finger on what it was.
Put your hand on your heart. No, settle. And look me in the eyes. Hold on, breathe. Let yourself feel.
I didn't know what it was.
But you do know what it is, right? What is it?
I did some digging last night into, you asked me to find when and how was Tommy hurt. I came to the conclusion that around the age of 8, 9, his dad left him and his mom blamed him. And I thought about that for a moment, and I thought about how that could connect to my life. I haven't experienced that, but what was something I do, and I think it's the center of where all this holding on is coming from, is from a young age. It's like I was taught, hey, you gotta get a grip, you gotta control it. Sai asked me if I had any specific memories of this. There's only the one. I was around 8 to 10 years old. My dad and I are in the garage. We had family over. It's daytime. One of my relatives is leaving. They say goodbye. I say goodbye. My dad slaps me, doesn't say anything. Gestures to get back to whatever it was we were doing. That didn't upset me. But in that moment, it just, whatever was there, it just created this, I don't know, but I didn't feel anything with it. And from then forward, whenever I would feel anything happy, sad, whatever, it would always go back to angry, because those emotions would disappear like that. And I would get mad that I was mad. And I struggled with that for a really long time. So, that I brought back to Tommy because he has his own struggles. I think, in a way, I felt stuck, and he feels stuck too. Because the way I described it to Saya was this: whenever I get an emotion and it just closing itself off, it felt out of my control entirely. And Tommy, the way he tears himself apart, literally, like, that wasn't me, I didn't do this. But he knows on some level he did. That it's probably just his reaction in the same way I had mine. He can't stop it. And that's infuriating. Sorry, what was the question before all of this?
How old were you?
With that moment?
How old were you when you got slapped?
Somewhere in the 8 to 10 range.
I'm really sorry that happened to you. I'm really sorry. Your dad, I'm sure you love him, and I'm sure he's a great guy, and I'm sure he's been doing awesome things. That's a moment that shouldn't have happened. As parents, a lot of times, I always think they don't know what they don't know sometimes because they're people. That is a big deal. I need you to hear from me, someone who cares about you, that when you're telling that story and you're allowing yourself to feel and grieve, you are manly, you are strong, you are handsome, you are attractive. From the emotion comes the strength. From the truth comes the strength. There's nothing more scary than a man who's on the edge and is crying. There's nothing more powerful than watching a young specimen like yourself and seeing the muscles shaking a little bit and having you weep from truth. There's nothing more attractive. So I'm going to try to help you reframe your perspective on this so that you begin to hear a new voice that says yes, that says good. So you don't start to react to the slap, but you start to say yes, good, yes, good, yes, strong, yes, good, yes, good. When the emotion comes. We can forgive, and we can put people in a bubble, and we can say, hey, it wasn't right though. You don't have to ever say it was right, and we leave it where it is. And it's something you can use and understand maybe some other people's pain in different ways, which is great, which is something to be grateful for. I'm gonna tell you though, Han, it's not a big deal. The thing you've been thinking is it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It changes a person. And it did in this case, and you've gone back to it and you've rooted it. There might be more, because as you uproot things, you find more things. Mm-hmm. As you pick up a rock, then ants come out and you're like, oh crap, I should have never picked up that rock. And then you gotta deal with all that. So this is gonna be an exploration, and that probably answers my question as to why you always turn up stage. Because you're feeling the emotion and you're slapping yourself up the stage. That's what's happening. You're doing it subconsciously.
I also, just before we went on, I went outside and I prayed.
What'd you pray for?
I didn't pray for anything. I felt grateful, so talked about it.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm really proud of Han because
Han, watch her answer me and allow yourself to go into her emotions with her. Be compassionate. Be brave enough to put your chin up in there.
yeah, I'm really proud of Han because I know. I mean, I've watched you since you first started MASTERCLASS, and I don't know, I've just seen a big growth in him, and also just talking with you before, you were just very vulnerable, and that's like, I know how hard that is when you've been bottling up your whole life, and I just respect people that are brave and go into that.
Han, give her a big hug. A big one.
Yeah, you fucking earned it.
A big one. A big one. Squeeze hard.
Thank you.
Right there. Right there. Start the scene. Look at her. Don't hide.
You look great.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Get out of my way. I'm coming in. What a shithole.
I call it home.
You do, huh? How do you think I'm up? You got something to drink? Something protected?
Yeah, sit down. You want to sit down? Sit down.
A glass?
And relax back into the chair. Spread your legs wide open. Tommy's free. Back. Put your shoulders back. Everything's back.
A bottled water or something?
How about the rest of my beer?
How about a fresh one, doghead?
Charming. All right.
Speak.
I hope nothing's living in there. I
Yeah.
hope
If you want to move, move. If you want to move, move.
I hope nothing's living in there.
Keep
And
going.
me-
Sarah. Keep going.
I hope just about the reverse.
Go give it to her. Go sit down. Or throw it to her. Whatever you want to do.
How long you lived here now?
4 months.
This place got bugs?
Yeah,
Do you got bugs?
I don't know.
You used to be clean, Tommy.
Yeah, well, that's the way I used to be.
Big hands.
This is
big
the new
hands.
me.
Move your hands. Yeah. Come
What's
on.
with you?
Nothing.
What kind of number you doing?
I'm not
Go get in her
doing
face.
nothing.
Go get in her face. Go, hon, go. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't give me that shit, Professor. You think I got nothing up above?
Yeah,
you think you do?
physicalize this. Chippies, come on. Go.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
You think I got nothing?
Don't give me that shit, Professor. You think I got nothing up above? You think you're dealing with one of your dipshit, know-nothing chippies at the local disco? I'm hearing shit. I'm seeing shit. I'm smelling the smoke. Don't you tell me there's no fire. You're hitting on my sister.
So you heard.
I heard.
These things happen.
Other things happen too.
Go,
I
move. You wanna
foresee
move?
your ass with a foot in it. The foot is wearing my shoe.
I don't see how you're involved.
Don't aggravate me, please.
You're out of it, right?
Out of what?
My life.
I thought so.
You're not sure?
No. This is...
You're not sure?
No.
Chop.
You're not sure. There's hope. What? She says, Talked to you about you, to my friend Judy, so you talked about me. You see? Difference. Totally different line. You're baiting her. You're baiting her when you say you're out of it.
Yep.
Because if she says yes, it's over. She says, I thought so. Ooh. Tommy's in business.
You're out of it, right?
Out of what?
My life.
No, yell at her now, and then until she break her, and then you win.
You're out of it, right?
Out of what?
My life.
I thought so.
You're not sure.
You're not sure?
You're not sure?
You've been sitting here waiting for me, ain't you? Ain't you?
I've been sitting here.
How long you been seeing Mona?
That move doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
If you want to do that, spread your legs around the chair and face her. But I would say maybe don't do it. I've been sitting here.
I've been sitting here.
How long you been seeing Mona?
Who says I've been seeing her? I don't even feel like answering you. A month.
She's 16.
Just 16. I'm 27. So what? Life's short. Let's have
We
fun.
both know what's going on here.
Go back. Tommy, now play. Push her buttons. Get her to scream. The more casual and fun and happy you are about the fact that you're boning Mona, piss her off. She's 16. No, stay there. You don't know how to do all that. Use your voice.
Just 16. I'm 27. So what? Life's short. Let's have fun.
We both know what's going on here.
A man's got to do what he's got to do. You look good.
You always thought too much.
I don't agree.
Look at this junkyard. What are you doing? This ain't a good lifestyle.
So you're right.
There's the breath.
Okay.
So
Good,
you're right.
Good. So Han, when you go back to you look good, now you're back to serious, and then you get back to yelling again. It's gonna be notes here.
Gotcha.
Okay. It's flirt fight. Just 16. Pick it up.
Just
There.
16. I'm 27.
Have fun.
Life's short. Let's have fun.
We both know what's going on here.
A man's got to do what he's got to do. You look good.
You always thought too much.
Serious.
I don't agree.
Look at this junkyard. What are you doing?
Spike it up.
This ain't a good lifestyle.
So you're right, which don't make you feel no better.
Now play.
When you coming back?
Now play.
When you coming back?
I ain't coming back.
Now
Nope, I got
serious.
stuck.
Now serious. Okay, you hear the play serious. When you coming back? What are you doing out there without me?
So you're right, which don't make you feel no better. When you coming back?
I ain't coming back.
What are you doing out there without me?
I'm getting by.
Well, how about me?
How about you?
I miss you.
You left me.
I love you.
You're hitting on my sister.
What? You expect me to die? I could. I'm trying to do something to keep going. You're gone. There's nothing. I gotta make my heart pump blood. Understand? You're gone.
You left me.
So that was something I did.
I don't know how to react to you. You boggle my fucking mind. What are you saying? You want me back?
No, that I cannot do. That way it's just that fucking killing pain. I can't. I don't know what to do with you, Don. But if I don't see you, I'm starving, dying, lost.
Go get her. Go get her.
Feeling
Go on
of
the right
a
side of the chair.
lackluster world.
Go back. Do it again. Go on the left side of the chair. Dude, go get her. I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do with you, Donna, but if I don't see you, I'm starving, dying, lost, like a feeling of a lackluster world.
Why are you breathing on my sister?
It's all you!
Mona ain't me. Even in your demented eyes. She's 16.
What else could I do? I don't got all that many options.
That wasn't an option either. That was just criminal shit you did outside the bounds. What's the picture for?
All right, So we gotta block that. So you're probably gonna have to.
I can push past
Yeah,
it.
do
Yeah,
it,
that
do
one.
it.
Okay. Can we take it from?
You didn't have that
what?
option either.
You didn't have that option either. What's the picture for?
That's a picture of me.
Who by?
Me!
It's terrible. Why the one eye big and the other small?
That's what I look like.
Oh, it is, huh?
You don't think it looks like me?
No.
Then it's like I thought. You know, the before.
No,
but-
it's, you know the before.
You know the before, but not the after.
This is what you changed to.
Go to it, hon.
This
Go to the
is
other
what
side.
I've always been like, really.
No,
Different moods, but this.
No, you got the comma wrong.
Can you give it to me?
This is what I've always been like, really.
Can I get the line before?
This is what you changed to.
This is what I've always been like, really. Different moods, but this is the basic guy.
This looks like some monster done out of crayons by an ungifted child. And look how you got it up there. A little scotch tape would have done the trick. Ain't you got no respect for your walls?
No, none.
Well, you should.
The nails holding it there is part of it.
Now hold on. Let that rip you, Han. Go back to your pain. Take a breath. He's punishing himself. The nails holding it there. It's you. You put yourself on the wall with nails.
The nails holding it there is part of it. I don't know why. I'm trying to explain. You've always been hostile to anything you didn't understand in the first 3 seconds. Life just isn't simple enough for your basic approach. Just saying something's over, don't make it so. Just puts a lid down so the pressure can build to where everything's bent.
All right, is this the part where we're leading up to something?
Lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, so Han, we need you to get back into that place, the danger zone,
Yeah.
where you're out of control, which means you gotta go. You got to go, and you're gonna have to come back. Or if you go, maybe you never turn around because I don't like that. But you're doing what you got to do, and it's dangerous. It's the shaky, dangerous Han. Okay. That's why I said the nails holding it there is part of it. It gives you a way to get away, so you can come back. And she's like, "Geez, I'm shaking."
The nails holding it there is part of it. I don't know why. I'm trying to explain. You've always been hostile to anything you didn't understand in the first 3 seconds. Life just isn't simple enough for your basic approach. Just saying something's over, don't make it so. Just puts a lid down so the pressure can build to where everything's bent. There's lightning screwed in a jar in
Okay, stop. Okay, good. Go back. Han, everything's it's gotta stay on her though. When you move, we're building and building and building, but you can't leave her. You can go away, but I'm saying like it's gotta get more intense on her. Cause the lightning screw in a jar, to me, that's their whole relationship.
Yeah.
That's what it should feel like when she walks in the room. I love that analogy. Lightning screwed in a jar. How fun. That's this room. You know, it's awesome. Okay? So, do you know the difference?
Yeah.
You can't release her. She needs to feel she has to feel the danger.
Okay.
You're begging, you're screaming, you're dying. You're literally dying. I'm dying without you. I can't live another second on this planet without kissing you. Okay, go.
This is what I've always been like. Really, different moods, but this is the basic guy.
This looks like some monster done out of crayons by an ungifted child. And look how you got it up there. A little scotch tape would have done the trick. Ain't you got no respect for your walls?
No, none.
Well, you should.
The nails holding it there is part of it. I don't know why I'm trying to explain. You've always been hostile to anything you didn't understand in the first 3 seconds. Like, this isn't simple enough for your basic approach. Just saying something's over, don't make it so. Just puts a lid down. Till the pressure builds, to where everything's bent. There's lightning screwed in a jar in here.
You're the one that did it!
So I fucked up, and I don't know what to do, even now. I look bad, don't I?
You look bad. But you look okay. You don't look as bad as that.
Yes, I do.
You are crazy. Listen, tell me something. You been with Mona?
I've seen her.
Have you been with her?
Yeah.
How? How could you do that? Do you hate me?
No.
She's my sister. And you did that?
I didn't. Really.
What? You just told me that you did.
It happened.
But Tommy, who happened it?
It just did, though. Happen.
Don't give me that shit. That is the worst. That is my most unfavorite lie.
Your sister did it.
My sister did it. And where were you at the time? Chinatown?
I was there, too.
I want to promise. You won't touch her again.
Why do you care so much?
She's my sister.
You still love me.
Yeah, I love ya. I dote on ya. I hate your fucking guts. I'm lost out of pursuit with you. You're like a nut. You see everything through this slot. It kills me. I thought you loved me.
I do.
I don't get it. How could you love me and drag my family down into this shit?
Why do you think I'm sitting in this garbage can, huh? Because everything's cool and I'm in good shape, huh? Look at me. Look at my picture I did. That's me. One eye sees too much. One eye can't get big enough to see my way out of how I feel. I'm holding my face up with nails. I see everything. Everything's you.
I'm scared.
Crawl, hon, crawl. God's sake, get on the floor.
God.
I'm shaking.
I want you, Donna. I want to take you right now.
I can't do this.
I know. I'm scared too, but I can't help myself.
No. Maybe you can't help yourself, but I gotta help me. I'm gonna go crazy if I get sucked back in with you.
Come on, it's what we both want.
You can't leave me, go to my sister, and then come back to me too. What am I if I let that happen? I ain't talking about how it would look. I'm talking about what it would be. I'd be lost. No life. Just part of whatever you happen to feel. I ain't no figment in your blood. And if you don't get off, Mona, I'll kill you. I'm gonna give you the gun. Can you hear me through the mud? I'll kill you.
Hey! Take it easy.
Why? Why should I?
You make yourself sick.
You amaze me. You're amazing. I'm amazed.
There's only you, and only you. Nobody else knows
What
me.
about Mona?
I never talk about you to her.
No?
No!
Am I supposed to be grateful?
No?
You can talk about me if you want. I don't give a shit.
I don't want to.
I talked about you to my girlfriend, Judy. Judy thinks you're poison. She's got your picture up in her post office. She spits on the ground and your name's mentioned.
What did you tell her?
The truth.
It must have taken a long time to tell.
Not that long.
Then it wasn't the truth. The truth about us is long.
I kept the story together. I just left out the tears.
I'm sorry.
So what? You said that before. And you go right on stepping on my neck, even now. You're gone and you're still just doing vile shit that affects my life. Screwing my sister, it's like diabolical. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You want to
I
find
really
out,
don't.
man. That should be your mission.
I don't know.
You're sitting in this place. You got it like the black hole of Calcutta. You make this horrible picture of yourself. And you hang it up, and you drink beer, and you look at it. Then you go out in the street, you screw my sister. You come back here. You want me to think you're crazy? Is that it? I won't do it. I hold you responsible for every single thing you've done, and I always will. I don't buy this crazy alibi it's been going around. I killed her because I was crazy. I don't care you killed her because you was crazy. All I care about is you killed. You killed her. And if you're that crazy, it's gonna be the death of you.
Killed who?
I'm trying to say something, but I'm too upset.
Take it easy.
This entire thing with you, from beginning to end, has just worn me down. How long has it been now?
A year.
I gotta get some shots or something. Life's too short. Bail me out, Tommy. Leave me alone.
You know I can't do that.
You selfish thing. Then get me another beer.
All right.
How much rent you pay?
200.
How you pay it?
Different ways.
You robbed your mother.
She told?
She didn't want to, but she thinks I drove you crazy, so she bitched to me.
You don't understand. Why do you just keep jumping right in when you don't understand?
You don't feel it, do ya? Like the Nazis. I'm trying to talk to you while you're having an out-of-body experience somewhere.
Are you calling me a Nazi?
No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm reminded.
I didn't do anything with the purpose of hurting you or my ma or anybody. I didn't have any evil intentions.
I could believe you. It just don't matter.
I didn't plan to rob my mother. It just happened.
Who happened it, Tommy?
These things that have taken place, they're not what I would have done.
But you done these things.
I didn't choose to. I was compulsed.
By who?
By something in me that's not me.
Why, you got a little man living in there?
Yeah, I got a devil.
You're the devil.
No, I swear to God I'm not.
You're the devil.
You don't understand.
I see everything.
If you get in a car crash, maybe you're dazed or whatever, you walk around down a road. You don't choose to walk down the road. You don't know what you're doing.
So if you walk away, maybe even there's a girl crashed in the car. And 'cause you're punchy, it makes it all right?
Well, at least it explains why.
You hate your boss. You stab him with a knife in the heart, he dies. So, I explained why. You hated him. Does that make it right?
What if I saw red and didn't remember a thing? Came to and just found him lying there dead on the ground.
You still killed your boss.
I didn't kill my boss. I don't have a boss. This is hypothetical bullshit.
You're a bum! And you're nuts! And you broke my heart! Even though I loved you, and I hold you strictly responsible no matter how you squirm under the light. Listen, I don't care. You treat me like shit. You rob your mother. You pork my sister. I don't care. Just so long as you would finally cop to being the prick who did that stuff. But this standing above, outside, like it happened and ain't that a shame, but I don't act that way. It must have been somebody else. Mr. Crazy, Mr. Compulsed, Mr. Explanation, Mr. Nobody's Home. That line of shit drives me totally insane. In which condition I may cut your throat. But if I do it, I did it. Just exactly me. God, I miss you. I'm so lonely for you. I wish you'd wake up. I wish you'd kiss me when you're awake.
I am awake.
Maybe you even believe that.
What do you want from me?
Nothing I can have.
What?
I forgot my line.
What do you want from me?
Nothing I can have.
What?
It's not coming to me, man.
This is the end, right? Are we at the end?
Yeah,
about?
it's pretty much at the end, yeah.
Do you want to leave?
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you say it again?
What do you want from me?
Nothing I can have.
What?
This is sad. This is so sad. Maybe I should go.
No.
There's no point in this. You don't want me back.
Yes, I do. I want you back.
Huh? You just said a minute ago that you didn't.
I know.
And now you do.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm forgetting my line.
Don't think about it, just feel.
I can't. I'm emotionally confused.
I believe in God now.
Oh no. That's where we end.
Make sure we get the light on him. We get one more chair.
Just trying to avoid all the
Yeah,
stuff.
it's okay. We'll be all right.
Put 'em right in front of us.
Jesus.
She's over here.
God. I made a very big mess.
Let's get that chair instead. Just let's do all that stuff. I'm actually gonna put you guys over here,
Oh.
closer to that.
You're messing with me.
I think Brian needs an assistant. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah.
Sai, how's your tush?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't know why when I fall it just doesn't feel anything when I'm like that.
Well, probably because you're fit and young, so. we were all worried, and as long as it didn't hurt, you handled it really well. It looked dangerous. That's why we practice, and we were careful with stuff like that, because it could be really bad, you know. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys talk because I can barely talk anyway. Why don't you go first, Saya?
Well, that was really fun.
You got big.
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have a lot more to go. But
Yes.
Like, it was just the tip of the iceberg.
That's
but,
right.
I did like have an understanding now of her more than I have.
Which would help you walk in the door now.
Yes. Yes.
Because you've never done what you just did. Right? I don't
No.
think. So,
Also,
and-
that whole thing, the falling and everything. I've never had an experience like that where I had to handle
incredible.
something like that.
Incredible.
So.
Yeah. Which is why I was telling
And I
you.
loved it, too,
Get on,
actually.
of course. Because if you know
Yeah.
what to do with it, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I say get on the floor. Because she's on the floor. It's the smartest move. You know, we go where the action is, kind of thing. You know.
Well, and it's leading right to what he
Totally.
wants too.
Totally.
So.
Yeah. So you found her, and in moments it was just, you know, and you felt it,
Yes.
like the room's vibrating. Could feel how good the play was, and then the difficulty will be going back, bringing that kind of fire from the top in a different way,
Yeah.
but the same music, and then looking at all the places where we missed all the potential for jokes and things like that because of blocking that's off or this or that, you know.
Well, we missed a lot of the
It's
jokes.
the nitpicky stuff. Yeah, that's right. So we haven't earned it yet.
Yes.
You know, like we're still leveling into the characters. And then when we get that sort of settled, then we can go back and fine tune. So, but you have to ask yourself a question. Okay, I'm not gonna go for the joke. I'm not trying to go for the joke, but it's supposed to be funny. So what about my choices are not making it funny? How do I redo that? That's how you continue to redo it, because you never go for fake. You never sell out for a joke. You earn a joke. Continue.
Yeah, I'm so happy when I'm in those moments. Like, I'm someone that loves exciting things, and I'm someone that loves newness and experiencing new things, and I just love enacting when I get to just soar. It feels like you're flying, and I just live for it. I love it. So, and I'm so glad Han jumped in the boat too, because he just went to a whole new level. Like, I've never seen him like that before. So, it was such a gift to work with the same partner that was willing to go there.
Yeah, it's if you ever get to have the feeling, like you're saying, it's like you lose space. It's like you can't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, man, I have these flashes of what that was, but it's an out of body experience, and I really think it's a better feeling than any drug, and it's addicting, and so you want more of it. You want to go back for it. And what's good about it and hard about it is all the work it takes to get you back up to that place. You don't get to just take another hit, you know. Like you have to work your way all the way back
That's
up.
so much more rewarding.
Of course, that's why it's such a big hit. Yeah. I'm glad you got to have that, and I this is what I meant, and I knew you didn't take offense to it. But this is what I meant by you were going to mature in the scene. You were going to grow up in the scene. This is what I wanted for you, was finding her in that way, because you've never done that as an actress, and it's a different level of power.
Yeah, where you're not using the cheap way of getting it, which is like
It's just a more difficult part. It's a new level of difficulty for you to go after, and you're biting at it really well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Today was a can of worms, man. So I popped that lid right open. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you know what, though? You did.
Yeah.
She helped, I helped, class helped. You did it. You did it, and you can do it, and you can continue to do it. It's always a choice.
I think that was my big breakthrough this time around, too. Each masterclass I've done, I always find a new way to come at it in a smarter way, but then I also work harder at it. And I was telling Saya in these moments specifically, I have this loss of words. It usually takes a night's sleep to let the details settle. And then I can have my profound moments. But I just feel really grateful for the scene. You said yesterday, it's like, thank God that this came in your path. And I did. And Saya, you've been incredible. Through and through. We're both pretty stubborn people, but
Sure are.
yeah, you broke through me, and that's something even I wasn't able to do. So you gave us a couple things that we should focus on yesterday, and the one you ended with was, Han, you need to be present. I don't know if I got it today, but I'm definitely closer.
Yeah, you did in moments.
So
You weren't present the whole time,
yeah, oh yeah.
but there were moments that you were. And when that happened, it was extraordinary. So the key is trying to figure it out, trying to understand when you were and when you weren't, and then why am I not doing it? And then just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Being present is a discipline. It's a discipline in life. And it's harder and harder and harder with all the dings and clicks and distractions. It's harder. How many times, besides masterclass, do we put our cell phones away for an hour at a time, over and over and over again? It doesn't happen. You know? And so having a focus and being willing to, let's say you're a son or a dad or whoever, you come home, do you put your phone away and you go out and you're just present with whoever it is, and you're grateful for the moment and you're listening for little details? You know, this morning I think it was this morning, it was either this morning or the other day, but the Irish scene is going up, Lonesome West. And I'm talking about the bench to Skylar. And I'm saying, let's add a third seat. I'm telling her why. Meanwhile, in the background, someone's sneaking around, grabbing a bench. It was Brian. Yeah. That's a doer. You do, you don't ask permission. You listen, you stay present, and then you become helpful, and then it's like you become invaluable. You become everyone's favorite person because you actually freaking listen to them. It's awesome, and it's hard. It's a discipline. It's exhausting. And so you get good at it, and then you start to tell people, like, no, I can't talk right now. No, I can't play right now, kids. I did this yesterday. I said, I'm gonna set my watch for 5 minutes. You guys can snuggle me. You can talk to me, but I'm not gonna talk back. I'm gonna close my eyes. And when 5 minutes comes up and it dings, I will make the choice to jump up with energy and we will play. And we played Monopoly, we went outside and we played outside for hours. And I was just there, just being with them. And when I look back on the totality of my life, I will never regret those hours. But if I would have just, done what I wanted to do and sit there and look at my phone and do some, I don't know, it's not fulfilling. But it's discipline. It takes that friggin' choice, man, over and over and over again. But you get good at it in life, you'll get good at it on stage. and they're both gonna feed each other. You're both, but you know, you're like one of my kids now. You know, you came here, you worked here, you did little things in and out, and it's like you're doing so well. You're making really good choices, and you're pushing your. It's really great, man. There's so many reasons to